Hello football fanatics, and welcome back to PL Breaking News. Ratcliffe considers huge Man United transfer call that would cost club millions. And Erik ten Hag's £155 million decision as Martial replacement found. Ratcliffe considers huge Man United transfer call that would cost club millions. Manchester United are weighing up the idea of paying off Casemiro the rest of his contract in a bid to move him on as soon as possible. The five-time Champions League winning midfielder arrived at Old Trafford 18 months ago from Spanish giants Real Madrid in a deal worth £60 million on a 4-year contract. Less than 2 years into that agreement, United are now believed to be mulling over the idea of cutting ties with Casemiro and starting their midfield rebuild afresh. The former Los Blancos regular enjoyed a standout debut campaign and was viewed as a signing of the season candidate by some, but has seen his form decline dramatically in Term 2. This season has been plagued with persistent injury issues, and Casemiro has found it hard to build momentum. Ineos chief Sir Jim Ratcliffe confirmed his intention to purchase 25% of the club on Christmas Eve, and with that, Britain's richest man and his team are expected to have final say on all footballing operations. The Premier League are yet to ratify the purchase, but Ratcliffe is already getting to work. United are expected to announce the arrival of former Manchester City boardroom heavyweight Omar Berrada, who will become the Red Devils CEO. Both a new sporting director and head of recruitment are also expected to follow, but for now the focus is on the players. Casemiro is reportedly the one in the firing line, despite not being out of contract with United until the summer of 2026. Were Ratcliffe to swing his axe and buy the Brazilian out of his deal, it would cost the club at least £20 million. With that being said, it would free up significant space on United's wage bill. Casemiro is hardly short of potential suitors, with a number of Saudi Pro League sides keen on his services, but not so keen on parting ways with money for the 31-year-old. Some feel that manager Erik ten Hag has had a frosty relationship with the midfielder ever since his comments regarding Casemiro back in October. Asked why he hauled the Brazil international off at halftime against the Bees, his response is rumoured to have not gone down well in the dressing room. "I wanted more football," Ten Hag explained when asked why he took Casemiro off so early in the clash. "One who brings passing, distribution, link-up play. So I thought to bring on Christian Eriksen for case." The rather blunt remarks have led many to believe that Ten Hag deems Casemiro's surplus to requirements, or at the very least not a viable option long-term. Man United transfers. Erik ten Hag's £155 million decision as Martial replacement found. Manchester United were always going to focus on exits rather than arrivals in the January transfer window, and that has proved to be the case. United needed to reduce their wage bill and thin out Erik ten Hag's squad before the rebuilding process could begin. With Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos Group soon to be confirmed as 25% owners and Omar Berrada arriving as chief executive, that revival could be just around the corner. While there haven't been any signings of the ilk of Wout Weghorst and Marcel Sabitzer yet this month, United have cleared out Jadon Sancho, Donny van de Beek, Sergio Reguilon, Hannibal Mejbri, Alvaro Fernandez, Joe Hubil and Matteo Mejia. As you are about to read, they don't plan on stopping there either. Saudi Arabia offers £155 million exit route. United are reportedly trying to sell Jadon Sancho and Antony to clubs in the Saudi Pro League after admitting defeat with the expensive wingers, who cost £155 million between them. Sancho, a £73 million signing in 2021, is currently back on loan with Borussia Dortmund, but United want to find a permanent deal for him and believe Saudi Arabia is the most likely destination, according to the Evening Standard. Al-Ettifaq tried to sign the 23-year-old winger on loan in the summer, but refused a £50 million obligation to buy. United are undeterred and think they can get £50 million for both wingers, despite their rotten form. Anthony cost £86 million in 2022 and has struggled for form since arriving from Ajax. Ten Hag is now ready to cut his losses, with fellow highly paid stars Casemiro and Raphael Varane also on the chopping board this year. Ten Hag identifies Martial replacement. Ten Hag is a fan of Ajax striker Brian Brobby and has tried to sign him for United once before, in the summer of 2022. The 21-year-old snubbed him then, but Ten Hag isn't put off. Having already signed Lisandro Martinez and Antony from Ajax, the United boss wants to repeat the trick, and ESPN reports that Brobby is viewed as a good replacement for Anthony Martial, who will leave in June when his contract expires. He has 15 goals and 4 assists in 26 appearances for Ajax this season and has shown despite their poor form as a team.